Hi, I'm Chris Gasper, and this is Globe 10.0, joined today by Pete Abraham. Let's play Terry Francona for a second. We're going to grab our lineup cards. What would you do with this Red Sox lineup? A lot of options here as the Red Sox have made some major additions in the offseason. Adrian Gonzalez, his bat is in the lineup. Carl Crawford, his bat now in the lineup. You also have Dustin Pedroia and Kevin Youkilis returning from injury. Some very, very good hitters there. Pete, what's your Red Sox lineup? And really, we're probably talking about the first three guys in terms of what's going to dictate how the lineup will go.
Yeah, it's something that people have been debating in New England ever since Carl Crawford came aboard. He's not a guy who likes to hit leadoff. Dustin Pedroia is not a guy who likes to hit leadoff. I think they need to have Jacoby Ellsbury hit leadoff. He's coming back from having played only 18 games, but he is the guy I think who would make the lineup work best if he hits number one. And then you have Pedroia number two, then you have Carl Crawford number three. You fill in there with Adrian Gonzalez, Kevin Youkilis, all the sluggers. It's got a chance to be a heck of a lineup. Good speed at the top, a guy in Pedroia who can really kind of move things around and do a lot of things himself. But the question is going to be is, what are you going to get from Ellsbury? Because he only played 18 games last year.
Yes, yeah.
He essentially missed the whole season. Is he going to go back to the guy who stole 70 bases and set a team record, or is he going to struggle a little bit? We'll probably find out in spring training, but to me that's one of the key questions, because if Ellsbury's not quite ready, then who's the leadoff hitter?
Yeah, I have two questions about doing the lineup that way. One is, will Crawford be able to use his speed batting in front of Adrian Gonzalez, or will that kind of curtail that a bit? And also you have situations set up then in the lineup potentially with Crawford and Gonzalez, and then later on down with Ortiz at 6 and maybe Drew at 7 where it's lefty-lefty. And I know traditionally they've tried to avoid that. So those would be my two questions about setting the lineup that way. That would be my lineup as well. But do you have concerns about those two things?
Well, I think part of the reason Carl Crawford was attracted to Boston, beyond all of the money he got, was that he doesn't have to kind of be a table setter. He can be more of a middle-of-the-order hitter, take less wear and tear on his body by not running as often. And in terms of the lefty thing, I think you're going to see the Red Sox not use J.D. Drew a lot against left-handed hitters. I think you're going to see them use Mike Cameron there, and I think you're going to see him even sub for David Ortiz quite a bit against certain lefties. So they have guys like Cameron and Darnell McDonald who can fill in, and both of those guys really mash lefties. So there's going to be a lot of moving parts in that lineup. But yeah, the thing with Crawford and his speed, I don't think you're going to see him steal 50 bases for the Red Sox. He's going to run more judiciously against certain guys. And hey, if he's at second base and Adrian Gonzalez is at the plate, that's a pretty good thing.
Yeah, no matter how you make the lineup out, the one thing we can all agree on is it's going to be formidable. Doesn't matter what the permutations are or the order. This is a team, they finished second in Major League Baseball last year in runs scored, over 800 runs once again. No reason to believe that they're not going to be right above 800 again. This is a lineup, doesn't matter how the order goes. If you're an opposing pitcher, you don't want to face these guys.